Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very interesting kiwi and lime soda. So welcome back to the game, and in the previous episode I didn't have the start of a cold, so apologies for that in advance. Also, secondly, we got some building done. Specifically, we laid a lot of foundation. We've got the staff-only area to the front, which includes some temporary permanent features like the infirmary and kitchen, etc. We then got this huge lump, which is currently a canteen and a lot of empty rooms. More on that later on. And then we went with the small cells. So this is a 2x2 cell block. You can technically make them smaller, and I have seen people that make like an L shape. So you have to like crawl over the bed in order to use the toilet or the shower, or vice versa, depending on the layout. But this is what we're going with, 2x2, and that should be fine. We are going to add some more in that one later on. But yeah, let's just crack on. And we've got some grants. We've got the visitation rights. We've got security procedure certification. We could probably focus on those two if need be, but we got 45,000 with positive daily cash flow, so I'm not really too bothered. I'm just going to pick up cell block B because that'll allow us another 10 grand, so that's pretty good. Anyway, over to the power export meter. I'm just going to scoot this along to the left just by one tile. The reason for that is I do want to put in water, and I think a water pump here is probably acceptable. Excuse me. So electrical, and then electrical cable will come down. Water, I'm probably just going to run the water pipe down and then right through the middle, and the reason for that is obviously we don't want to be connecting the cells directly, but it means we can just have these small pipes sort of drag down like that and like that, and then connect up this middle one as well. So I'm going to spend a bit of time on building that. It's going to take a little bit for that to be sorted. This is now in, and there's still enough room for the batteries to go around that. We'll obviously have to go to wiring and connections here just so the power export meter is connected. Interesting. I think I remembered the amount of money we're exporting. Curious. Obviously, I could get more wind solar hybrid. People have suggested just putting on the right-hand side and all the way down, or even actually building on the right-hand side, like expanding to the land and just putting a massive forestry. I think if we did that, we wouldn't have any need to play the game. We'd have just won by just the sheer amount of cash we'd be getting. But yeah, I'm going to stick with what we've got going on for now. We can see these cells are being filled. I'm going to go over to objects and I'm going to go with mats, and people did suggest this, and I'm going to go with a prayer mat, I think. And the reason for that is can I just click and drag? Yes, I can. The reason we're putting prayer mats in and not, say, gym mats is because exercise they can meet via other methods. They can meet that need, like, say, in a yard or running track or whatever. Even in a common room, as long as there's some sort of weight benches or anything like that around, they'll use it. Whereas the spiritual stuff, you're pretty much limited to prayer mats or a chapel, and I don't really plan on having the latter, at least early on. Anyway, while the workers are cracking on with this, we're going to have to have a very serious discussion about this thing. So I asked in the previous episode, what do you think we should do? We've got all these checkpoints, and looking at it, we sort of doubled and tripled up where we didn't need to go with it. We've got entrances on the right, even though they're always going to use the one on the left because it's closer to them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to dismantle object, which I've got now, and I'm going to dismantle everything in here. And the reason I'm doing that is I'm also going to go over to demolish walls, and I'm going to bring down every single wall in here because this is getting completely redesigned. Now, it might be a bit we are wasting a bit of money here, admittedly. However, I think it's time well spent. It will serve us best in the long term, and if we do it now, it just means we can deal with it now and go from there. And interesting. I was going to say, why is the prayer mats made these not work? It's because of the canteen, because there's no canteen. Right, over to planning. I'm just going to remove these, and I'm going to put in the entrances and exits. So the entrances to the canteen they're going to go to the left. 1, 2, 3, and there's going to be 4 checkpoints because there's going to be, well, at minimum 55 people flowing through this. So I really do want the ability to sort that out. This one's going to be slightly bigger on this side because we're going to have metal detectors. I'm not going to have metal detectors on these ones, but they're going to flow from the left to the right into the canteen and then out through the other areas. So I'm just going to go over to objects, and I'm going to go with a 3x4 and a 3x4. And this is going to be the canteen. Now, I think I did say 55. Let me double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 breath. Okay, yeah. That works then. And how many have I got in here already? So it's 4, 8, 16, 32... Oh, no, sorry. 4, 8... 16 that, oh, there's actually more than enough just with that. We could put some more in, like this, if we were so inclined, but I think that's actually fine. I don't think we need any more. Walls-wise, they're just going to run down like this, and then, let's see, was it size 31 if memory serves? Memory does serve, that's rare. What I'm going to do then, I'm going to build in here a couple of different rooms. So this is 12 off from the top here, so 12... and it's like that. I'm just going to double check that measurement there. That's 12 from that one, and then 12 from that one. Yes, it is. So there's going to be an entranceway, and again, we're not going to have like a checkpoint. There's no real point in having that. And this is going to go along to there, and then run up. And what we'll do, we'll have, is that a middle? 4 and 4, so there is a middle. And we're going to have probably, I'm thinking 3 different rooms in the middle, or do we just go with 2? See, the rooms in the middle here, we could have things like a common room, and that'd be fine. We could have a parole. We could have a... What I'm thinking of putting in here is some sort of laundry in the middle, because we do have... I was originally going to put it here, but I think we're going to have to extend the kitchen, so... And having work in the middle will be acceptable. Yeah. I also realised that one of the things with work, if you don't have a shop, then they can't really look after those needs, like the luxuries and such. So I probably want to shop at some point, but I don't know really where to put it. I don't particularly want to put it in the middle. Although, to be fair, we do have a big space on the right here. So they'll flow through, and then they can get into that one, because they'll be coming out of these parts. Let me just make sure that that's planned and lined up. So I'm going to have probably... I'm going to do something like that. So, no, maybe a bit bigger. You know what I should actually do? I should actually probably measure the items. So this is going to be the workshop saws and presses. So we'll do that. Saws and presses all the way along. And how many do we want? You normally want about 10 of each. So it's 4, 8. Let me just go with 8 of each then, shall we? So we'll do that. And then you've got your other... What are these called? These are the carpentry tables, and then you can probably have just a row or 2 of maybe a couple of rows of the solar panel development kit. So actually, the top and bottom workshops are actually fine, whereas the middle, I could probably say do that and walls. We'll go with that and that, and they'll be about roughly the same size, roughly 7, 8. Okay, we'll shrink that down. 7, 7, and 7. So whatever these turn out to be, they could take contraband from any one of these, same as here. But it doesn't matter. All that matters is that we catch that contraband at some point before it leaves the system. And it's going to leave the system, and it's going to leave via these areas here. That's the theory. In practice, I'm not sure. If we go over to the deployment and over to directions, it does say, disclaimer, this feature is broken in the Sunset Update. The installed bug fix mod doesn't fix it, only notifies you about the issue. So when you put a checkpoint down, it also puts on those directions. So whether or not that's going to work or not, I think it well, I'm hoping it will. Anyway, with that said and done, I mean, this thing here, this could also be, if we really wanted to, we could move a kitchen over to there. Ooh, actually. Would that be acceptable, a kitchen over here? I think it might be. Let's have a think. What do we actually need as a priority? We need a laundry, and we need a kitchen, which I've currently got to the right. But if I want people working, then ideally you've got 40 people for these top and bottom bits, and then maybe some kitchen and laundry. That'll be the 55, not that every single prisoner will work. And then obviously that's mirrored over here and doubled down on. Okay. Rooms-wise, one of them is going to have to be... no, we don't need a common room, but we do need an area, ideally, where they can look after some needs. Library, not for now. Chapel, not for now. Mailroom and shop. The latter, we could probably put over here. Have this as a big shop. I don't mind that idea, actually, and then they can shop and then leave with their items. Should we do that? And then it means in the middle, then, all we need is a kitchen, changing this up. So I'll have a kitchen, and they can still access more back and forward. But what I'll do is I'll make this a little bit bigger, the kitchen, because I want it so we can have objects of even amount there. So there's your cookers. Could have cookers there as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then there is, that's going to be your 2 sinks, and then fridges. Oh, you know what we can do, actually? That's something I often forget about. Kitchen. Tall fridge. Ah, okay. Now meal ingredients can be stored head height. Tall fridge. Requires farming. I'll unlock farming. Also unlock intelligence, patrol, surveillance. I'm gonna take tax relief, actually, because we got the money for it. That's fine. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna do. And then you'll come out of here into, let's just say, laundry, and then this can be, to maybe move that along as well, because I've obviously changed the size of this. So laundry, and then maybe a common room. 6 and 7. I think a slightly bigger laundry and then a common room, and then this is going to be the shop. I'm not going to plan too much from there. I think that is acceptable for now. I'll probably change it in the next episode anyway. But whatever. Over to walls and doors and, yeah, crop distribution. Don't really care about that one. And let's put this stuff in. So I'm going to go over to demolish walls. So I'm going to demolish these walls in here. And obviously we'll have to put in the others. I'll have to put in the checkpoints and such, but that'll be future me, I think. Brick wall. Go along. This is where I would very much appreciate an after-the-fact aftermarket auto light system, as in you can click on this room and just say auto light and it does it, because, well, now what I'm going to have to do is light it up myself. It's not that it's a huge issue, it's just time, you understand. And like that. And that one will have to just go like that. In here, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we can't do that, can I? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. In here, let's do that. Probably too many lights. Hang on. Probably too many lights, actually, but it'll be fine. We will survive. And oh, hang on. What I'll do, I will quick build, custom, cloning. Do that, and it will clone the lights. But only after the fact, you know. Once they've actually been installed, it actually helps if they've been installed. And then, do I want to rotate it, or is that fine? That should be technically that, isn't it? I think it's that. Something like that. Click. And for the lighting in here, let's put lighting, again, just eyeballing the size, really. I'll put them like that. Just get some light in there. And that's job done. Okay, so we need to build the rooms now. So, brick wall. Like so. Brick walls, like so, and rooms. So, kitchen in the middle. Just going to remove this one. Also, while I'm at it, where is it? Right at the bottom. Dismantle. Get rid of those. Go from there. Rooms. Canteen. And there we go. Workshop. Realised as well, I will have to demolish that wall, get rid of the planning there, and well then, that's slightly in the wrong place. I'm just gonna put a temporary permanent fix in. The wall should be, this should really be sold and changed, but look, one tile to fix it, and it doesn't mean anything else, so that's okay. Laundry. Common room. And shop. Workshop. No, it's going to be a shop, but what I'm going to do is go for a visitation. For the grants. Visitation room. Let's go for that grant. 3 of those. Pool table, 2 TVs, 5 phone booths. Okay, well, I might as well get the grant done now. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, fire extinguisher. Sorry, fire sprinkler. Let's put them in. Over to utilities and water. Water will run like that, and I'm hoping that goes in. We shall see. Oh, it's gonna have to go to the laundry as well, so we're gonna have to run another pipe just because of the distances there. What I'll do is finish off what I was doing, which is all to do with pool tables. Pool table. It's gonna be a bit cramped. How many do we need? A pool table. Okay, that'll go in there. As for the canteen, I'm gonna go with. Well, I need to put in. You got benches and such. So I'll put these in. I came over to the canteen originally, still working on the grant, with the idea that I was going to build in the... Oh, that's bench. We don't want that. We want tables. Ideally, I was going to build in the phone booths, because we often have the phone booths in the canteen. So it's phone booths, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a swerving table. Actually, you know what? I'm going to remove some of these. I'm just going to have to remove most of them, actually. I'll redistribute them somewhere else anyway. At least 2 TVs, right? I don't know where I'm going to put the other phone booths. Phone booths. I mean, I could put them there. Just seems a bit of a... Yeah... bit of a redundant place to have them. Shall I put them in maybe around here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably not the best place for them, but it'll do. Okay, over to the common room and to TVs. Where is it? Snack machines, solar panels. I'll just search for TV. There it is. So I'm going to put one there and one there. The reason for that is chairs. Oh, actually. No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 rows of, obviously it's 9. TV. There and there. And till football. That'll go in there. And that'll be that grant done, actually. Visitation. I didn't expect to do that. I'm just going to prioritise the building of the TVs just to get the grant done. And I haven't finished those the tables just yet. Oh, there we go. It's legitimate. And there's the grant completed. Excellent. Okay. Naturally, I'm going to dismantle these visitor tables on the right. And where is it? Checkpoint. So the checkpoints. It's only 200. That's really cheap. That's not a complaint, that's just an observation. And I can do that. And metal detectors. Now I am aware that I haven't got any doors on this one. Don't know what that says about it, but we shall see. So, the kitchen. We will build... There's the end of that chat. Let's build it. Like so. And sinks. And kitchen. Tall fridges. And ideally we'll run them... Let's have a look. It'd be better if I put them along there. Then along there. It's not going to look great, but it's built, so there's that. Laundry machines, you can rotate them, so they're going to go on the back there. Ironing board, small. And then laundry baskets, doesn't matter, you just spam them. Water, I will run another pipe in. Like that. And electrical. Also sell utilities, might as well sell those bits. Don't need them. And the rest is okay, I think. Just a bit of electrical in these parts. Just run them up like that. I'll connect it up. And yeah, okay. Well, I'm very concerned that we have obviously daily cash flow positive, but bank balance is now only just under 10,000. We do need to set up some patrol routes and such, and ideally I'd like to set up some sort of, we've got some staff-only areas, which is fine. I think I'll have to do that, actually, which is weird. Okay. I think for the purposes of security, because it is currently a bit of an issue, fencing. And I'm going to put some fencing in outside. And doors is going to be a road gate. There and there. Nope, there and there. And I think what I'm going to do is change this thing into a kennel and a security room. The kennel will have to be slightly different sized. Or does it have to be? How many doggos am I going to need? At the moment, not really that many. A minimum size 5x5 a kennel. Yes, it is. Also not unlocked. Let's get that done. I'd also like remote access, but I'm aware of the lack of funding. As if by magic. We could make lots of money quickly if we added a death row to the prison. Possibly. Possibly. The question is, can I get inmates? Well, the answer to that is yes. Obviously I can. But the correct question is, can we get inmates and they be safe? I don't have an answer to that. I don't think we can. Over to deployment and patrols. I'm gonna have a patrol starting from there and going around like that. Maybe 2 after the fact. And do that and do that. Yeah, that's fine. If they're gonna tunnel, they're gonna follow the pipes, probably. So assign dog handlers, 1 there, and 1 there. I'll have a patrol around here, because we can. I'm going to have a patrol in the workshop. Patrol in the canteen. Probably just through the middle, I think, like that. And assign guards, assign guards, assign guards. I'll have to obviously do this workshop as well. So I just need to hire some more guards and the security procedure certification will be done. And that's done. We've got... what have we got? Reform through Education Initiative. Don't have that, sadly. Prisoner acclimatisation engagement. We'll pick that up. Governmental security ratings. Pick up that as well. Again, lots of good money there. And we'll go for the kennel. So the kennel is a minimum size of 5x5. So it's going to be that. So actually, I probably didn't need to knock the wall down. Oh dear. Right, so for the kennel, it's going to be dog crate. And then dog balls. And then I can't really put any more in down the bottom, but it's fine, I guess. I'm going to go with a door. It's going to go there. And then security. Security. We don't need it as security, realistically. We do want remote access, though. And an armory, because we are working on that as well. And don't need death row, don't need permanent punishments, forestry labour, no. Offshore tax haven would love. We will pick up recycling, actually, because we do make money with this person, with our warden. That's the name. Okay, so over here then, we're going to go with, well, you've got assign people. Let's go with cleaning. I'm just going to put a random cleaning cupboard there. Deployment. No. Utilities. No. Logistics. Hey. And I can't assign anyone to that cleaner cupboard. That's interesting. Oh! Okay. Let me remove that cleaner cupboard. It's not working there. It'll work in here, though. And that's that grad completed as well. Good. And the staff are basically just carrying around these bleach. I'll dump all the bleach because I don't think we're going to use it. There we go. Right, so we've got reoffending rate, reform to education initiative, prison manufacturing facility. That's pretty good. Pick that up. We can get more people in the workshop. How much would it cost to put a running track right through the centre of town? 20 grand. That is a bit of a teeth dryer. I'm going to have to build it eventually, but I really can't stomach doing it now. Okay. Well, we need to assign dog handlers to dog patrol, assign armed guards to a patrol. What I'll do, I'll go for Armory, and I'll build the bare minimum that is required. So 2 lockers, and a weapons rack, and a table of some kind. And then it is staff, 2 doggos, 2 armed, deployment, patrols, and then armed guards. That's done. And, oh, due to administrator, our completion bonus has been doubled. Well, that's pretty good. Let me just dismantle and dismantle. Well, since we've got 88,000 generic units of currency, running track. It's happening. It's happening. And this should speed up travel within the system. Whether or not that's a good thing is something we're going to learn. What I've also learned is I've spent about 50 grand on running track. Yeah, about that. Can't believe I've done that. But hey, it's all good. So, we need to produce license plates. We need to raise our prisoner capacity. We could do that. Ironically, I've built down here, yet I've done this top one. Because I'm so smart, apparently. You can see that the daily cash flow is, well, it's tanked, hasn't it? It's absolutely gone right down, and of course it would. Of course it would. So, workshop saw. Workshop press. That is technically all you need. Oh no, we need tables. I think I'm just going to put them on the bottom here. Like that. That should do. We can put other stuff on the right, but I'm not going to do that just now. Okay. So that's been a bit of a redesign, isn't it? Dismantle that guard locker, remove the room designation, and do we have now any... Do I have now the automation? We have door servos, but I don't really have the money to do the other stuff. I mean, I could pick up the MaxSec infrastructure, increase the size of the security force, body armor and tasers. I was going to say I've just got rid of the armory. Not that it matters. I'm actually thinking as well, do I actually have the power to, well, to power the facility, like all these workshops stuff? Don't know if I do. Really not sure. Well, we'll soon find out when prisoners arrive. So, workshop is not enclosed. Oh, I'm going to have to put doors on then, am I? Okay, that's fine. To be fair, should have had doors on all this time anyway. Just standard doors, you understand. We're not messing around. Standard double doors. Like that. And it was logistics, prison labour. 19 people can work there. Obviously, there'll be more, probably when we get other stuff in as well. This area on the right-hand side, I'm thinking maybe split it into 2 rooms, because we don't need a shop that size. What we could do is something like this, and split it down. In fact, you know what I could do? Parole. And then that's going to be our shop. Yeah, I think that's happening. I think that is happening. Okay. Overall, I do think it's been worth it redesigning this. I don't know whether the redesign is good or bad, but I think it's better than before. We've certainly got more in, and it flows a lot better. I'm just going to have a quick look at the... oh, we haven't got policy, have we not? We'll have to pick up micromanagement for that. Yeah, I'll pick up micromanagement. What we've got for money, money's fine. So for this, we're going to have basically your normal regime, like this. That's fine. And there we go. So, sleep time, we'll have it like that. And then it'll be shower, then eat, 2 hours of eat, then 1, 2, 3, 4 hours of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Work free time like that. That might be too much. And then work lockup. I could probably get rid of that shower time. Just have this free time. Yeah, I think that's too much. Do we maybe knock the sleep down a bit? Normally it's 4 and 4 that I do. So maybe I'll 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, work lockup. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gap, eat, sleep, free. 2, 3, 4. That was a free time before they eat, so they can look after other needs. So it means that they're sleeping in their cells. Oh, hang on. Sleeping in their cells. Then they have a bit of free time. So they can probably pray, they can have a shower, whatever they want to do. Do a running track stuff. And then eat. So they come through the checkpoint, and then om nom nom. Then it's work. So it's either in the kitchen, or in the laundry, or maybe something in the common room, or in the both workshops. But to do any of those, they either work in here, or if they have to leave the system, they can't go back. So they have to go up through these ones, and then out and round. And then when it's work lockup, they either continue on, or they go back to their cells, and then, again, goes to work free time, so they go back through the system again. That's the goal. Whether or not it's going to work, I have no idea. I think then, we're going to leave there for now. That's been a bit of prison architect. It does feel like we can get prisoners. I think we probably can. Needs-wise. Bladder, bowels, sleep, food, all met. Safety, hopefully. Hygiene, yes. Exercise. Technically there's a yard and a running track, so they can use that. I might change that up though, or just add in weights benches somewhere. Family, no. Oh. Right. That is a problem. Recreation, yes. Comfort, environment, privacy, freedom, clothing, yes. Spirituality, yes. Literature and luxuries. Luxuries, sort of, but not literature, and more importantly, not family need. Okay. I also haven't got a bird cage in here to stop people kicking off, but I'm hoping we don't need it. So, what will look after family need? Well, phone booths. Right, we have phone booths. What I'm probably going to do as well, I'll just put phone booths on the edge of this. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. So phone booths, we can meet that need. Literature, we haven't met that need. I mean, I could technically put some, like, bookcases in. I could even put some bookcases, like, in this corridor. Like, this is like a literature wall. Do I do that? I don't think it really fits. And they can't really fit in their cells. I'm going to have a think of that one. Let me know what you think on that, and we'll see how we get on. But we're going to leave there for now. That's been a bit of Prison Architect. It does feel like we've got a decent way through it now, and I think we can get prisoners in the next episode. We're running seriously low on cash, but we're still on a positive daily cash flow, which is good. We spent a lot of money on running track, but that will hopefully be to our benefit, especially when we extend the prison. Got the workshop in. This was a redesign that I'm glad I've done. We need to increase the size of our security force. We need to get more cooks and dog handlers and guards. Yeah, we need to do all of that. But that can be a next episode problem. Current episode, we're going to call it there for now. Hope you have enjoyed it. And as always, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care and generic partings.